I really got to speak into my mic.
What's going on with all my kings, queens, and in-betweens? You're on the mic with Landon B.
And it's your favorite boss babe, Cece.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Hey. I'm doing real good, aside from everything that's been going on, because you guys, we definitely have a lot to talk about today.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, so much has happened. And, back, like we said, we would be every Wednesday.
Every
All
Wednesday.
right?
Every Wednesday. We dropping this thing every Wednesday.
Yes, period. And we really just wanted to, shed some light on some things that's been going on. Like, I know that 2020 has been one of the hardest years. Like,
yeah,
so much has been going on lately. Like,
definitely.
Wow, like it's intense. It's too much. And I wanted to just touch on just like mental health, because I know a lot of people are going through a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us are forced to keep on working. A lot of us are unemployed. Yep. We have family members that may be sick with this pandemic. So we just I wanted to just touch on, how this can trigger your mental health. I've definitely been an advocate and like really open about my personal walk with anxiety and depression.
As well. Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to, because some people, really don't know. Like, before I actually started going to therapy, which was back in 2018, I didn't know that I was experiencing panic attacks. I just thought that I was being like, people would always say, "Oh, you're being dramatic," or you're too sensitive. But whole time I'm having a panic attack. It's my anxiety that's being triggered.
Right, which is so normal, and especially in the Black community, people don't like to touch on, anxiety, or they don't believe in mental illness. Especially coming from a Black household where, what goes on in this household stays in this household.
Stays in the household.
That's a big stigma in the Black community, but it is a real thing. Mental help is very much so needed. So I agree. And I'm liking this topic so far.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I wanted to actually provide like 15 warning signs when someone's anxiety is setting in. And I found a really great thread on Twitter. So it's actually from @GodLYouth.
Yeah.
Okay. And she posted this tweet, and I was just like, yo, I don't know if you've been in my head. I don't know who you are, but I definitely wanted to shed some light on this on the podcast.
Right.
So I wanted to go ahead and share the 15 warning signs. So if you have somebody in your life that's experiencing this, at least you could be like, oh, okay, they're actually going through anxiety. This is them, and these are the warning signs.
Right.
So you can experiencing like being zoned out, which that happens to me all the time. Like, my attention span is just like so short. Snapping at something small. Mm-hmm. They've become impatient. Struggling to make eye contact is one of the things.
My God.
In some cases, you need more reassurance when you're doing things. Mm-hmm. You avoid making plans about the future. You're wanting to leave an event early. Pressured speech is one of those things too, which I found crazy, because sometimes I feel like, like with me, like I've been taking work off because I've been so stressed out. So like that's one of those things too. Mm-hmm. Having difficulty concentrating is also a warning sign that you should definitely look out for. Also, one of the things that I found interesting, which I didn't think was an issue, I just felt like I was just getting older, is hypersensitivity to noise.
Really?
So like loud noises. Yeah, that's one of the warning signs. And I'm like...
So hypersensitivity to noise is a warning sign of mental...
Of anxiety.
Okay,
these are all
anxiety.
Warning signs of anxiety.
Okay.
Protective mannerism, like stroking their arm. Struggling to sit still. Like, I often find myself just shaking. Like, I got to do something.
Yeah, moving.
Another one is shortness of breath. Now, whole time I just thought that I was being greedy.
Thought you had to run.
I just thought that it was just me being greedy. But shortness of breath is also a warning sign. Mm-hmm. Pacing back and forth, like I said, and I do that often. I talk to myself, no, I'm not crazy, future husband. I'm not crazy. Okay. But pacing back and forth is one of those warning signs.
Okay.
And lastly, dryness in the mouth and tightness in the throat. Which I feel like sometimes, like when I am having a panic attack, I feel like I can't breathe, I can't speak, like I just can't put it into words. And I do want to thank Her Twitter handle is at GodLYouth. Thank you so much for providing this thread. It's going to be so beneficial and helpful to anybody in your family that's experiencing anxiety. At least these warning signs will let you know, like, hey, this is what's going on. I know so much of us has been going through so much with this pandemic, being out of work, not being able to even be with your family. In some cases, you have to distance yourself. So really just want to take a moment to just really indulge into self-care, love on yourself, and just take a break if you can.
Yeah, self-care is very, very much so needed. Like me, myself, I kind of got it from Insecure, Self-Care Sunday. Like I like to just take a day out to where I kind of just don't really answer my phone. I'm to myself, I've told you plenty of times, like, not today. Like, it's not that, trying to brush off everything or procrastinate to do anything. It's just sometimes you need that time to yourself to reevaluate and just sit back and reset. It's cool to be around people. It's cool to, engage in conversations. I'm a socialite myself, so I get it 100%, but you still need that you time. If you find yourself also, if you find yourself also being to yourself and not really wanting to be around people, that may mean you need to actually take that time versus forcing yourself to do things that you don't really want to do, if that makes sense.
I highly, highly encourage it because, like I said, I also go through depression in some cases. It's up and down with me, and like being alone after a long period of times, it can mess with you. So, I highly encourage just going outside, getting some sun, grounding yourself, loving on yourself, and really just taking that time in that moment to really just tap in and be in tune with yourself. So I hope that really helped you guys out there who's probably experiencing anxiety or panic attacks and you didn't even realize you had anxiety, because some of the people in this thread were like, wait, I didn't know that wasn't normal. So
a lot of people, they don't realize the signs. And like I said, in the Black community, we're kind of taught to be tough and to kind of sweep things under the rug, but it's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to talk to a therapist. It's okay. Like sometimes you need, that help. Sometimes you need that, prayer works. Definitely 100%.
Absolutely.
Pray. I don't know who you pray to or what you believe in, but pray to that person, that higher power. Always just have some type of outlet. I feel like you need that in this life. It's a lot going on.
It's so important. It's so important to not just be so, indulged in just like one thing. Like, I think that's why I've had the ability to just be creative and do this and that, have my hands and everything, because it just gives me a peace of mind. It really does. And, I'm going to be transparent. There's been times like within this year, like at the beginning of the year, these past couple of months have definitely been hard. And to lie and say that I haven't had suicidal thoughts before, it wouldn't be speaking my truth. So in the event that any of you guys, have those thoughts, I really, really encourage you to reach out. I've definitely used my resources. So I do want to provide the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. These people are really great. They're here to assist you. Definitely to be that support that you need if you don't have it. That number is going to be 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. Please reach out, because your life is so important.
Definitely.
It's so important.
It is very, very important. And make sure you use that number. Don't hesitate. But man, like I said, this right here, it's just a lot going on. So your mental health is very, very necessary to take care of. Like, you know what I mean? Being stuck in the house, period. Being stuck in the house, period, can drive a person. You know what I mean?
I was just like, all right. I don't even like people like that. I don't even like people like that all the time. Okay?
To be quite honest,
I'm just like, dang, I want to be out.
To be quite honest, I'm a homebody, but like now I'm like, no, I'm ready to get up out of this house. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so ready.
It's annoying. And it's like when you feel like you're taking 2 steps ahead, you get knocked 10 steps back. So it's like, okay. But everybody does need to follow these rules. Then maybe we can go outside. But like I said, though, you guys really take care of yourselves, especially during this time, you know, being stuck in the house. And the adults that has children, the parents, y'all really need to take a self-care day.
Yes.
Because I love children. I don't have any, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews.
Yeah, same.
And
I
see my sister, yeah, and her husband and my cousin and their like just people with children. Period. I see like the things that they go through, and I'm like, you know, you guys need a break, right?
Because I get that break. Like I don't really gotta be present all the time.
That's what I tell my sister. Like, you know, I love them. I'm the uncle. Hey, I'll get you this for your birthday. I'm gonna do this, that for you. But
it's peace.
It's peace. You know what I mean? But that's why I say, parents, you know, you guys make sure, even married couples and parents, make sure you guys have time for
you guys are talking and communicating and really just like taking that time. It's important. It's important.
And also married couples too. Even if you don't have any children, you still need time for yourself. Sometimes your spouse just being with you and your spouse, it can be too much. You still have
I've seen a lot of people doing picnics in their backyards. I encourage that. Go outside, put your feet like barefoot in the grass if there's grass by you, because Vegas does not have any grass and I can't stand it. But like go outside, hug a tree, put your feet in the grass, like just ground yourself and just breathe in the fresh air.
I agree, man.
You never know how important it is to just have that sunlight on you.
Make sure you got your mask on, though. You're going outside because you don't want to come back from outside.
Wear your mask and wash your hands.
And please
wash your hands.
Sanitize.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm glad that you get. I really like that, friend. You dropped that gem on us today.
Just wanted to let people know, like, hey, this is what it is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, look at you.
Thank you. But you know, like I said, it's so much has happened in 2020 so far. Like we've lost a lot of great people. You know, some of our favorite celebrities have passed.
Yeah.
It's just been really, really difficult. And I definitely just want to, you know, take a moment to pay my respects to everybody that was lost in the top of this year and that have passed since then.
Yeah, definitely. We can do a 30 seconds moment of silence just for everyone. Not only our favorite celebrities, but, you know, people we lost to police brutality.
Yes.
Just everything that's going on.
Everything that's been going on.
Just to pay our respects to those who we lost, we want to just give us a brief 30 seconds for a moment of silence. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely been tough, but you know, I'm praying for everybody, honestly.
It has. Man, I feel like I haven't prayed so much in these last couple of months. Well, you know, in 2020, we are now in the middle of the year. That's one.
It's crazy.
And man, this year just, as you can see, our energy is kind of like today because it's just, we just been really, I was telling you earlier, like we, you know, all of these things that has been going on, it's been literally hitting us like with blows after blows after blows.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we started off with, you know, losing celebrities at the beginning of the year, some people idols, you know what I mean? And then it's like from there, everything went haywire.
Yeah.
And the corona came and it just took the world by Miss Rona. Baby, she took the
she is not letting up
funny,
too.
But it's like she is not playing.
She's really not playing out here. And I wish y'all would stop playing with her.
I wish y'all would stop playing with her too.
I really wish y'all would stop because people are losing their lives. I mean, we have essential workers that are literally putting their lives on the front end.
Right.
So it's important.
Right. We have Miss Rona come through and fuck.
It's just too much. It's just
a lot.
Too much,
it's just a lot. Fuck shit up through this year, and then we had the police, you know, with George Floyd.
We're still
all these different
fighting for our rights in 2020. They are still killing us. They're hanging. There have been 22. It's probably more, but 22 men, 22 Black people in general that have been hung from a tree in 2020.
And I never
Hung?
thought in my lifetime that I would see somebody being hanged or hung from a tree.
It's crazy. It's crazy how they say history repeats itself,
And it
because it
does. It
really
repeats
is.
itself all the time. And but like I said, racism has never went anywhere. It just was
No.
covered up a little bit better. But it never went anywhere. I'm pretty sure you as a Black woman, me as a Black man, regardless of what my sexual orientation is or what I prefer, you know what I mean? I go into a place and still feel like I'm out of place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it doesn't matter. It never has gone away. It never has gone away.
Never.
And that brings me to also like our trans women and men that
Mm.
is being killed as well. Like it's very crazy. Like Black people are enduring so much. It's like we are fighting on two different ends of the spectrum when we really, really need to come together
Yeah.
in all actuality. You know what I
When I
mean?
say Black Lives Matter, I literally mean all Black lives.
All
There's
Black
no
lives matter.
ifs, ands, or buts about that, and that's on
None.
period.
And that's on period. And that's on period. And I hate to drink to this topic, but I
That
got to.
deserves a drink. That's a drink break. Okay, this topic is heavy. Yes, I'm drinking my wine with a high C straw. Fight me. I don't care. I couldn't find a regular straw. Oh well. Don't let
But
them
I
come
ain't
for me,
know we
Fred.
came from the hood,
Don't let them come
so
for me, Fred.
they ain't coming. Listen.
But
Straight from
like
the hood.
in the midst of everything, that's been going on, I can't help but, still see on my timeline the jokes. Still
I
see the
know.
resilience of the new business owners and entrepreneurs out there that are launching their business
Yes.
that are still
Yes.
selling
Yes.
out their products. Like, I am rooting for
And
you.
that's what I love. I
I
love
am
to see
happy
that.
for you. I'm
Especially
happy for
Black.
you.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Um, just to see us being a Black race and doing it. I feel as though this generation, has bred more entrepreneurs than our past.
Yes.
Because previously a lot of people just was cool with working at the railroads or the post office and being there for 30, 45 years. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that job. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying to be some moment. You know, nothing's wrong with that. But what I'm saying is this generation more so wants to own versus,
Ownership has really been
yeah.
highlighted and extremely
Mm-hmm.
important.
Yeah. And it's
And I'm
amazing.
just proud of it. I'm proud to be a part of that wave. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited of the growth of these businesses that have been
Me as well.
flourishing in this time. Because
Yep.
if you're able to flourish during a pandemic, I mean, just imagine when things get back to whatever normal can be again. Like,
Yeah,
I'm rooting for you. Seriously, I'm rooting for everybody Black.
definitely.
Period.
I want to give everybody out on the Facebook that's talking. I'm on Facebook Live right now while we're recording the show. I just want to say hi to everybody who's watching.
Hey
Hello, hello,
y'all.
hello. Say hi. Let me
Hi.
show y'all her so she can
Hey.
wave to y'all.
Hey y'all. Follow me. Follow
Follow
me. Can
her
you at me on that
at
live?
CC the Coins. Yeah, I'll at you. No worries. But yeah, we're recording the episode right now. You guys can't really hear her because, for recording purposes. But you guys will definitely get to see this episode. It's going to be on all platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Rocket Podcasts, anywhere you can listen to a podcast at, and also on YouTube.
Yes,
So
yes. Definitely check us out, okay, every
definitely
Wednesday.
check us out every Wednesday.
And make sure you're following us on our social handles. Again, that can be found anywhere on the internet at CC_the_coins.
That's right.
Okay,
CC
period.
_the _coins is where we can find you at. And make sure you follow all of our social media plays, our pages. Our blog page is on the Mic with LB. We post daily. And I work my ass off posting this.
Okay.
Yeah, better go
We
ahead and
have been
follow us on
out here
Instagram.
working, and y'all can't say we not.
Man,
Period.
man, yeah. No, but it's amazing. It's rewarding because, like I said, it's
Yes.
something we're building from the ground up. So I'm very excited about this, and I'm happy with it all. Really.
I'm happy and proud of our growth as well. Like, I really know that we're going to take off. We definitely want to keep you guys informed and just highlight, like we said, the entrepreneurship lifestyle and journey. Ups and downs, like, especially with mental health, this does affect entrepreneurs, which is why I'm like super grateful and happy to the ones that are thriving and striving. And
Yeah, this entrepreneur journey is like, it's really tough, but you got to continue to stay on it and pushing forward because nothing comes easy.
Nothing.
And anything that's worth having is worth working, period. Working
Yes.
for,
Anything.
period.
Oh, excuse me. See, I already got hiccups, friend.
Girl, because you over
That
there
was a
getting
big
a little
gulp.
buzz going. That's why.
That was a big gulp that I just
You
took.
got a little buzz going. That's why.
And you know what is wrong? Like every time I drink, like I always like if I drop my drink, you know that I'm drunk. At
Yeah.
that point, take the drink away from me because I'm dropping and spilling things.
Well,
That's when
see,
I get super clumsy.
So it's good to know you're not an alcoholic because me, baby, I could be floored and I bet you that drink ain't touching that ground.
I hate drinking. I get drunk so fast. I don't like it. Like
Baby, I could drink you under a table, honey.
you can.
Right here.
And I'm gonna just watch you under that table. Like I don't know what we gonna do, but
I'm telling you, I'm keeping it so real with you, honey. This,
oh my
yeah.
gosh, I'm already a little tipsy. That's crazy. But we do wanna keep the flow going. We definitely have some more news for you guys here. Okay, I'm excited. Well, I do want to just keep in mind that although the podcast is a little heavier this Wednesday, we still just want to just make sure that everybody's knowing what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a lot in the news that's heavy right now, to be quite honest. So it's like, yeah, we bring laughter, and that's what the show's majority about. But we also want to shed light on things when it becomes, a big event in the world. You know what I mean? And right now, hurt is something that's really going on right now. That's the main thing. Hurt.
And it's okay to hurt. It's okay to feel.
But a lot of people don't know that, and that's why it's so much going on, because a lot of people don't understand that hurting is a feeling, and it's something that you need to feel to make yourself human. You're human. We're going to experience these feelings. So it's okay to hurt.
It is. It's okay. You don't have to numb the pain away. Just live with that. Feel that feeling. I used to be like that. Like I used to hate crying in front of people. Oh my gosh. But I'm a crybaby sometimes. It's okay
honey, at this point in time in my life, I does it.
Okay, I'll be boo-hooing.
Okay,
another cup of this wine, and I probably will cry my makeup off. Okay,
you see me, and it is what it is at this point.
And then it's okay to cry. Like, future husband, I will kiss your tears away. Okay, don't play with me. I gotta speak to him. I'm manifesting him.
You manifest
him.
Manifestation is very much so real.
Yes, he's
and not because B. Simone said it. I've been believing that since I was a youth.
Okay, period. I believe in that, and I'm talking to you, babe. I'm here to cry, to wipe your tears away. And you out there, friend, like it's okay to honor your feelings, live in those feelings. Just don't. I wouldn't say live in those feelings. Honor them. Definitely embrace it at that moment, and just go forward with it. Though you don't have to live in those emotions.
Right. I always tell myself this when I get down on any occasion about anything. I always tell myself that, I give you 48 hours to dwell in your sorrow about this specific situation. After that, it's time to get up. Because it doesn't make you weak to be down. What makes you weak is that you stay down. What makes you strong is that you get up.
And you're gonna feel it. Like we were just talking before we started recording about like how we definitely can't pay attention to the numbers right now since we're building. Since we're building, I was like, I really wish that I had more support. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come. I can't live in that feeling of like, I know I'm doing my best. I know I'm doing enough, and I know I'm putting myself out there. So I can't really just beat myself up about it. I really can't. So that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing the best we can. So you got to just keep moving forward. That's what I tell you. Listen, one thing I've always been told all my life, I grew up in the church and stuff like that. One thing that I always have been told to me is that what God has in store for you is going to be. No matter what detour you take, no matter how long it take you to get there, at that time that He wants for it to happen, it's gonna happen.
When He says yes,
you can't speed it up. You can't slow. Nobody can speed it up or slow it down. When He has it and He knows you're ready for it, it's gonna happen.
Talk about it, friend. Talk about it, friend. Talk about it. Okay, because I believe that. I truly, truly believe that. Like all roads still led to this point.
Mm-hmm. 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 And that's just it.
Yes.
Okay, period.
Yes.
We
Yes.
are real
We
deep
are
tonight.
really motivating y'all today, okay?
We
If
are
this
real
isn't
deep
a
tonight.
audio hug, I don't know what is. I don't
Right.
know what it is. Okay?
Yeah.
Because this is another love.
Yeah. But then too, I also want to go, we're gonna switch gears because, we gotta go into our segment. People
Yeah.
always talk in the street. So we
Always
definitely
be
gotta
talking.
go into our segment. But this time I kind of want to start things off on just the tempo of the show that we're going. I don't know if a lot of people know who she is, but Naya Rivera.
Yeah.
Um, she was a Glee actress. She also done,
She's done so
she's
much.
done
She's been
so
in the industry
much.
for years.
Yes, yes,
Okay?
yes. She's done a lot, and
She's done so much.
it's like that girl was beautiful, and I hate that if you guys don't know the story, let me kind of just briefly inform you. So what was it about? I want to say over the weekend.
Yeah.
She went on I guess a boat ride with her son, and her going on that boat ride, he ended up making it back, but she didn't. We don't know the exact details of how she didn't make it back. I know that the police did report that they found her body recently, and that they did do the autopsy report, and that it showed that she drowned.
Oh my
So I don't
goodness.
know if it was intentional or if it was an accident. Whatever it is, I just send my prayers out to her family because it's sad just to see a young, beautiful woman, with a child, and her child was there on the boat crying. Can you
Yes, and
imagine?
I
Like,
remember reading that her son said that, all he remembers is her putting him on the boat
yeah,
and then the water taking her after that point. So I'm praying for her family. I'm praying for her son, just being
yeah,
those last few moments
yeah.
that
And
only he
then,
knows. Oh my
right.
gosh.
Yeah, and then you seen her cast, the Glee cast came to where she
Mm-hmm.
passed at, and they were holding hands there. And at that time, when they found her body, it was the same time or the 7-year anniversary of their other co-host or cast member.
Yes.
So again, you guys just love on your loved ones. Like
Yes.
this
Cherish
time,
them. Give those people their roses
it's
because
a
they deserve
it's a
it.
trying time right now.
It is.
It really, really is. And I hate to have like everyone feeling like, ugh, listening to this episode, but it's very much so necessary that we shine a light on these things because it's happening. It's very much so real. We can try to ignore it as much as we want, but it's happening.
Yeah, there's no way to honestly shun away from it. And a lot of people were just affected. You forget, like when you dedicate yourself to, a career and it impacts so many
Yeah,
people. When you pass, it's like it's definitely gonna affect a lot of people. So
yeah, definitely.
I am like I said, I'm praying for her family and for the fans because it's definitely been difficult.
Yeah, and it's something to really think about. Like, a lot of people say that this thing called fame is the biggest drug that kills a lot of people. So, like I said, I'm just hoping that it was truly an accident. you know,
Mm. Honestly, I just give me the bag. Like y'all could know me, but the older I get, the more I want my privacy. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's me too. Like, but that's like me I'm two different ways. Like, I kind of want to be like in front of the camera, but I want my life. I want to be like a Beyonce. Like, you don't really know about her life like that, but you know about what she do for work. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But as far as being in her life and knowing every step of the way, you don't know. She
It
allows y'all to
keeps a
know what
lot.
she wants y'all to know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's period. And I like that.
Well, I mean, just speaking on, Naya's passing, Tamara Mallory,
Oh
one of the
yeah.
twins,
Hmm.
she actually
One of the
came
twins.
out. because I'm a twin. Hey, all twins. But she actually came out saying that she's no longer going to be a part of The Real. She is definitely stepping down from that position there. And it was reported that she's doing this because she didn't want any stories leaking out. So that's a big thing. And what she was kind of trending too.
It was very much so
her saying that her husband isn't a racist, and for those of you that know that she's the twin with the Caucasian husband.
Yes.
Okay, that's Tamara. Is it Tia or Tamara? Tamara, yes. And she just shared with us that she's no longer going to be a part of The Real. Like, let me ask you this, friend. Because I've watched The Real. I don't watch it consistently, but
I haven't watched it since Tamar left. But
yeah, like I really loved her.
I used to watch it then, but
yeah, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. It's not high energy for me enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed when they had how she actually just stepped down as well. I'm trying to think of her name.
I know who you're talking about.
I feel terrible because I actually really love her.
I know who you're talking about. It is definitely going to come to me. But she was there. She was guest hosting for some time as well, and then they made her permanent, right?
Yes. What is her name?
Oh, that's gonna bug me.
That is really gonna bug me. That is really because she does the smart, funny and black.
Ah.
My gosh,
it's
friends.
Not Melissa. It's not. No, it's I can't think of her name.
That's crazy.
That sucks. And we talk about her a lot.
She definitely plays the on Insecure. She plays. I can't even remember her character's name. That's crazy. I'm blanking out. Naya's story has just like hit me so hard that I just honestly like memories.
I can't.
We're gonna get back to that. But anyway, Tamara is leaving The Real. Okay, and she says that she's no longer going to be on the next season. Yeah. So that was a big announcement.
It was.
I don't really know. She didn't really go into detail as to why she's leaving.
She did not.
So hopefully the story will unfold. So she did say she wanted to make the statement first before anything else got leaked.
What do you think about like The Real? Like, what do you really think? Because I honestly, I'm gonna be so 100. I feel like it's some tea over there.
Yeah, like something's going on because the way Tamar left, and then dang, I wish I could remember her name. But just like the guests that they have had, it's like, what's going on? Like, why are people leaving? And honestly, I feel like, are they really real? I like Adrian though. I do like Adrian, but I just feel like, is the show that real? Like, I feel like they could have gotten other people on the show. I don't know. It's just a me thing because I don't really keep up with it.
I never like to say one person make a show, but Tamar made that show.
Yeah, and Lonnie, she's like an executive producer of it, so I don't know if she has like
my tea that I'm getting at because I really don't know. I feel like she got some type of hand in something, and I'm gonna just be so honest. But then again, I can't say that because she's friends with Tamara. But you never know what could have happened because I remember they all used to play like they were friends with Tamar. So I'm confused at this point.
People be two-faced, so we just never know. We never know what's going on, but that is news for that. That's what the streets been talking about. Aside from being entanglements going on out here.
Being entangled. And like I posted on the page, if you guys don't follow, make sure you go follow on the Mike with Landon B, the blog page. And on the Mike with LB. And I posted on the page, Charlamagne had posted on his page.
Y'all been going in on this.
It was like entanglement is rich people stuff. Y'all, he was like, what do you say? Y'all and don't have my kids mints. And like he named all these different things. And I was like, it's so true because y'all sit up here talking about y'all having an entanglement. No, that's not what y'all in, baby girl.
You know who's been killing me though? 50 has been going ham with this whole debacle of the entanglement in Jada and August.
Did you see how he went to Will Smith DM and he DM'd him?
Was that real though? I felt like that was a screenshot.
It was. I posted on the page. I think it was very much so real because they both had the checks. So
yes, y'all gotta check this out. It's definitely on our page, on the Mike with Landon or LB on the Mike with LB. Because I was like, is this real or not? Like, is this Photoshop? Like, why would we be talking? But 50 be really going too far.
Will was cool at first, though. Will was cool. He was like, yeah, you know, bro, like, thanks for checking on me. And then 50 said whatever he said. If Will said, fuck you.
Yeah, like, you're crossing the line.
Yeah, like, what? Like, you doing too much.
Yeah, he do be doing too much, though. It'd be funny, but it'd be too much. It'd be too much.
It definitely.
And I really didn't appreciate how August came at Keke Palmer. Like, that wasn't cute. Like, she just be minding her business and everybody be attacking her, and I don't appreciate that.
First about him, and that's what he responded.
You said what?
I thought she posted first, and she posted like the picture of him and her back then.
Did she post that, or did somebody else post that?
I don't know. She posted it to her fans, because you know the fans.
Yeah, I think her fan posted it, and she was like, "Oh, well, I never talked to him." Yeah. And then he came out of nowhere like, "Girl, please, you know you was sweating me," and I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
August is a fine specimen, honey. I believe it.
I'm not feeling his hair. You know, I don't like his
something else.
look. Okay, we done all saw the picture. We know what he's feeling. Okay.
Yeah, because I said that thing got its own motherfucking zip code. I said, my God, today.
Look, all right, like, it is a big thing, but at the same time, I'm manifesting that yours is bigger. I don't know if I can. Anyway.
Wait, what?
We are moving on off of that. Like, we're like, I was getting into entanglement right there. Like, I didn't need to be doing all of that.
Well, hey.
But we do also, like, in the matters of, like, the Black Lives Movement. Yeah. I mean, riots are still going on. We're still protesting. We're still fighting for our rights. And one of the prominent celebrities that have been, you know, rallying people and, you know, promoting these protests. There's two, actually, Yandy Smith and is it Portia? Mm-hmm. They actually got arrested. They were arrested at a protest. And what I can't understand is, like, why are the cops that killed Breonna Taylor still not arrested?
It's something I feel that
why do they still have their jobs?
I don't get it. You guys are literally arresting people for protesting for someone to be arrested who committed a crime.
I don't get it.
Like, let's just make it make sense.
It doesn't make sense. You can literally see the manipulation of the police force. They definitely need to be defunded. And it's kind of annoying that we're essentially asking for our money back. Our tax dollars pay for the police force. Mm-hmm. Us protesting to defund the police, it's just, to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, what's going on? What is going on, friend?
It's a lot of bullshit. That's what's going on. Excuse my French, but I'm sorry. It really infuriates me because I just don't understand how we as a people are just people. You get what I'm saying? And for another race or another race, to hate us so much just for being who we are is so sickening to me. And then
that's disgusting.
Like I said, everyone, this, let me break it down. When we were rioting and looting, you know what I mean? They were saying, oh, just protest peacefully.
First of all, we weren't even looting, okay? It wasn't us. There was countless of videos.
Let's talk about it.
Countless of videos of Caucasian people looting.
Let's talk about it. It wasn't even us. But when that was going on, let's do it peacefully. Now that we're doing it peacefully, we go to jail.
Still getting arrested.
What do you want us to do? Just sit back and twiddle our fucking thumbs and let y'all just do any and everything to us? Like, it's ridiculous.
It is. It's like, it's unjust. It's not fair. It's hard. It's really, really hard to just continuously keep watching it.
Very much so.
And I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of seeing it. But it's like, it's necessary because social media is such a big outlet for us in this day and age. It needs to be posted. You know what I mean? It needs to be brought to the forefront. It needs to be.
Our stories need to be told. And, you know, a part of me is just like,
I just get so angry about it because, you know, even though I identify as a Black gay man, like, I'm still a Black man.
Yeah.
And every time I get pulled over by the police, my heart
I'd be
drops to my
scared.
shoes.
Because you just
Because I
never
don't
know what
know
could
if,
happen.
I don't know if, this is the last time I'm going to see my family. I don't know. And it's sad that we have to think like that. Like the other day, my brother-in-law and I and my sister, we were at my niece cheers practice, right? Cheer practice. And we're there, we're in Carson, California. And if you're from Carson, we're at Mills Park. And it's like the way you turn onto the street, you can see us directly from the park, right? From the street onto the park. So we see like 4 police cars just like kind of like drive by. So we see them constantly driving by through the duration of the practice. So I look at my brother-in-law, I'm looking at him like, kind of start packing the kids up. Like, let's just go maybe get in the car. So when it's time to go, we're going to go. So we sat there throughout the duration of the practice, we waited for the practice to be over. Once practice was over, we were sitting there talking to the coach, just about the upcoming season and things like that. And as we were talking, we seen them turn into the parking lot of the park where we were. So I tell my brother-in-law and I tell the coach who we were talking to and my sister, like, let's go. The first thing I said was like, we're Black men, we gotta go. But I jokingly said it. But I'm saying that to say, like, it's sad that that's really our reality. That the first thing I thought was, okay, let's go. Because we don't want to just be standing out here and being Black and getting,
mind you, it's not even a crime to stand outside at the park.
No, it's not. But because we are who we are, and mind you, I don't look like I'm, you know what I mean, doing nothing crazy. Neither do he. He looks like a husband and a father, which he is. You know what I mean? So it's like, but that's not what they see when they see us. So I'm like, let's go. But it's sad to say that that's how we have to operate. Now we got to literally watch what we say or think twice before we say something, because that can be the end of our life during a routine traffic stop. It's sad.
It's definitely sad. It's frustrating. As somebody who's lost a family member from, police violence, it's just something that you constantly have in the back of your mind. Because what if? Like, I instantly get triggered and angry because, like, the history that I've had with the police. Yeah. And it's like, I know I have to be mindful, right? Because if they don't discriminate against man or woman, you Black, you're a target. You're a threat to them.
Right.
And I don't know how long we're gonna keep protesting or how long it's gonna take.
We can't
but
stop.
I do know she's gonna come, and I know we gotta keep going.
We cannot stop. And like I keep saying, I'm gonna do my part to the best of my abilities. You know what I mean? Posting what I can post, repost what I can post, donating what I can.
Make sure you guys are signing those petitions.
Signing
donate
petitions.
If you can.
You know
stay
what I mean?
Informed. And stay informed that your will, like, as much as you can, because it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I did want to say, I forgot her name, but her name is Amanda Seals.
Yes. Oh my God.
She has her own podcast, Small Doses.
Yes.
I think she's
Amanda,
amazing. I follow her.
We're so sorry.
I wish that she was still on the Real. Yes, we're sorry, but we love you. We stand for you. We don't know what's going on with the Real, but I feel like the tea's really going to come out. Because if you notice, there's been a trend of, like, a lot of people in power falling. Like, I just feel like 2020 is a year of transformation, is breaking down the old and creating a new way for new people, new faces. You know what I mean? So.
But it's definitely time.
It's time, right? Like, the same people have been on top. Like, it's time for new energy. It's definitely time for new energy.
Same people has been on television. Like, I love them and I look up to a lot of people. But it's time. Make way for your boy and your girl, period. Because we're coming through to act up. And I'm not trying to take nobody's job. If you want to work together, we can work together. If you don't, then don't. I'm still going to do me. Period. I mean, I'm not going to... I'm
taking everybody's job.
Okay, well, you do your job, take it, honey.
Okay.
I feel like I ain't got to take what's going to be given to me because God's going to create my own lane.
Oh, he's going to do that too. But it just might be your job.
Oh!
Yes, so I'm happy that I was able to find her. I'm like, I actually really follow Amanda Seals. I like her a lot.
I like her a lot.
I love that she's always keeping us informed, and she's always a part of the conversation as well. And she's definitely had a big hand in the Black Lives Movement before and always. So we appreciate her.
She definitely has. And to, I know she supports a lot of things with LGBT as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like her.
And we definitely support as well.
Yeah, with your friend.
Friend, I love you, friend.
I love you too. But like I said, this episode was kind of heavy. We just kind of wanted to touch on a few things,
we wanted to give our little 2 cents, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And let you guys know what's going on. Continue to stay locked with us, okay? Continue to follow us on all social media platforms. Again, you can find me on the internet any and everywhere at CC_the_coins, baby, because I'm about the coins, okay?
And you can follow my personal accounts on Instagram. It's _I am Landon B. On Twitter, it is the King Landon B. And then all of the podcast page and blog pages is on the Mic with LB. On Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that. But on YouTube, it's on the Mic with Landon B. So just make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe, and share the post on any social media outlet. But on YouTube, make sure you guys do that as well. And
yes, we continue to appreciate your support. I know there's a lot of boss babes and just bosses, period, watching and listening to us. We appreciate your support, honestly. And being a boss is important, but you know what else is important, friend?
What?
Having boss credit. Okay? Having boss credit, okay?
And tell them, because I heard, baby, that you can help them get it together. So stop playing.
I sure can help y'all get it together, okay?
And let them know. What happened?
Look, I have been working on myself, okay? Like I said, this year, it's been hard, but these past couple of years, I've been dedicating my life to transforming my life, okay? And one of the things that I've been working on is my credit, okay? It's important. You can't really make moves, all right? And I used to work at one of the second largest banks of America, okay? So I'm definitely familiar on how credit works and how finances works. And I know a lot of us aren't really financially illiterate. So it's definitely important to get with somebody like me. I can help you restore your credit. I can definitely also help you repair it. So if you have any sort of issues with your credit, you're looking to take that step in investing in yourself and making sure that your credit is growing, especially during these times, reach out to me. Follow me on
more than money.
It is worth more than money because you can leverage, if you know how to leverage your credit, you'll be able to transform your life. Okay, and I'm trying to walk in the room with a lot of bosses and boss babes, so I need you guys to get your credit together, and you need to reach out to me because I'm here for you. You can actually find my link on my social. If you follow me on social at CC_the_coins, you'll be able to get direct access to my credit repair and restoration services. Okay, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
And she is, and she's the best, and she communicates well. She's college educated, so she's very, very good. Yeah, no.
Hype me up, friend.
That's important. No, friend, for real, that's important because I don't just want no regular, degler, schmegler person working on my damn credit. You know what I mean?
Look, I know y'all been scammed in the past, but this ain't no scam. This is a service that I've used myself, which is why I'm going hard for it. I know that we haven't been given the tools of the game. So it's like, if I can be that person to help you get to your first home or get that car that you want, reach out to me. I'm here for you.
Always. And like I said, it only takes one step. One thing I believe in faith. So when you make one step, God will make two for you. So just take that step, and I promise you, like, it'll help you become a better person. So just 2020 is about, I feel like the biggest lesson that I've learned so far in this year is getting your shit together.
Yes. And he set us still to get everything together.
Yeah, because we were so distracted by whatever, you know what I mean? By everything going on. And it's like, now you have no choice but to sit in the house and no choice but to do this. You know what I mean? So it's like, work on your credit. All y'all that's getting this unemployment.
Okay.
Y'all getting tens and twenties and thousands of dollars. Get
Save
your
that
damn
money.
Let me say something about that too, because I'm sick of y'all shit.
Tell them, friend, go off.
Instagram and Facebook again, and I see all you motherfuckers that ain't getting up and going to work on there with rolly motherfucking chains and earrings and bracelets and new BMWs and Mercedes and all this shit, and your credit score is 20. I'ma beat your ass.
Because you could have got that Mercedes with 0 down and a low APR. If you was leveraging your credit,
y'all making,
to be honest,
y'all making damn near more than y'all for sure making more than the essential workers, which is fucked up. And y'all sitting at home not doing anything. Use that money, invest it in yourself. So once this pandemic is over, that money can still multiply and you don't have to be on unemployment forever. Unemployment ain't gonna last forever, baby. This is
but
only, you're only getting that much because of the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So use that money, invest that money in yourself, get your credit restored.
Get your credit repaired and restored. I am one of those people that can help you. Okay? It's an investment. Work on yourself.
Because that irritates me when I see a fucking bomb ass G-Wagon Benz pulling up to an apartment.
Come on. It don't make sense.
It ain't even a condo or it ain't even nothing you own. It's an apartment. And you sitting up there, yeah, I'm balling. No, you're not, baby.
We got to have our priorities in check. Okay, we've had 7 months now we've been in quarantine since March. Okay?
Yeah, effective.
Since March, the end of March. Like, it's been a couple of months now. Mm-hmm. We really need to just go ahead and focus on things that are important. And credit is important. You need it. Everyone needs it. Yeah. So you should just definitely be taking the time out to making sure that everything is okay.
And it makes you feel better knowing that your credit is good and stuff like that.
Yeah. You can walk into a bank and be like, give me that loan.
Right. When I see like my credit score go up and I look at my email and it's like, oh, it went up 10 points. I'm like, okay.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm here for you. Definitely reach out, okay? Because we getting our credit fixed. We got our credit good over here. Okay? We're still working on it and we investing in ourselves, okay?
Okay, period. And that's just what it is. And always bet on yourself. You're never gonna.
It's a good move.
Never gonna let you know. I always tell people this. It's better to be your own boss. You're not gonna fire you.
Say that again. I don't think they heard you the first time, friend. Say it again.
It's better to be your own boss. You're not gonna fire you. Period. Big dot. Like, okay.
That's a snippet. That's gonna be a snippet for the promo video, okay? Because I'm not gonna fire me. I'm betting on me every single time, and I want you to bet on yourself.
I'm always one. So it's like, bet on you. You gotta love you enough to know that you're gonna get yourself out of that situation, especially the ones that call themselves hustlers. No shade.
Okay. Friend, we did episode 2.
I'm so excited. I'm glad we're so consistent. And we're doing this. Next week, it will be a little bit lighter and fun. And we're going to come back real vibrant and live and lit. And we're going to really get into some things. But, like I said, this episode was just kind of to touch on a few things that was necessary. So, again, we love you guys.
We love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting and listening.
Even yourself. First off, let me say this too, because we don't have a huge following right now, but we have a little following.
Okay, I see every single one of you.
And I want to say I love y'all that's simply liking my videos, that's simply sharing my videos.
Sharing it.
All you risk takers out there, I love you guys so much. Like,
yes.
And if you guys didn't know, that's what we call you guys, risk takers. You guys
because I know y'all out there taking them risks on yourselves. You're stepping out on faith and you're hustling and getting this money.
Yes.
Okay, period.
Okay, period. And that's what I'm saying. I love you guys, and I'm really grateful for you guys. So I just want to say thank you for supporting us and just showing me that you see what I'm doing. At least you picking up what I'm putting down. Ah!
It's no confusion. There's no entanglements over here.
There's no entanglements over here, honey. But again, we'll see you guys, like we said, every Wednesday. So we'll see you again next Wednesday.
Yes. See you guys next Wednesday. Y'all better come back.
Oh, they're going to be
all right.
Not worried about that. Bye.
Bye.